My name is Devan. I am a singer-songwriter from Toronto, and I'm going to be playing a couple songs for you guys today. So I want to thank 96.9 Radio Humber for having me. Just to give you a little background on who I am, I have an artist project under my name, Devan, and I just started releasing music about a month ago for that project, and I've got 2 songs out right now, and I'll be playing both of them for you today. And I'm also in a band called Wild Rivers. I'm the co-lead singer for that. So we've actually been through Radio Humber as the band before as well. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I'm currently up north, a couple hours out of Toronto, just getting away from the city during the pandemic. I've got all my music stuff here, my studio stuff, and I've just kind of been cooped away writing music and trying to pass the time in a productive way. So I hope everybody who's watching is doing all right and staying safe. Yeah, I guess I'll start by playing you one of my songs. So, what should I play first? I'm a little limited since I'm not at home with the instruments I have with me, so I'm just going to be singing to the instrumental tracks, but that way you get the full production experience. And I will start with the first song I ever released. So the song is called Real Shot. And it's basically about, I think that the day that I wrote it, I was driving to the session with my friends Adam Bukas, Kyle Reynolds, and Tyler Shamey, who wrote the song with me. And usually I don't write to like a title. Usually I just kind of like to show up at sessions and feel the energy of the room and see what comes out and kind of go without a plan. But this day, I remember driving to the session, I was stuck in traffic, and I was kind of like, oh, I'm not really feeling inspired, I don't really know what I want to talk about today. And then the sentence popped into my head, what if we never gave it a real shot? I must have been feeling some kind of regretful or reflective that day. And I thought Real Shot would be a really cool title because I'd never heard a song with that title. And I think that the subject matter, basically wondering if you gave something your all, whether it be a relationship or anything. It can really apply to anything. I think that's something people don't like to talk about because it's obviously people don't like to live in the past and they just want to move on and forget even if they made mistakes. But I think it's such a common feeling that when the title Real Shot came into my head, I felt like it was important to talk about. Even if it is a little bit sad, I think that's just kind of the reality of life. Like, it's good to ask yourself if you gave something your all, because then you can take that knowledge of whether you did or didn't and move forward and try and kind of change your ways. So yeah, I think Real Shot is just about reminiscing and wondering if you really gave something your all, or if you could have given it a little bit more. So without further ado, I will play you Real Shot.
Just remembered it's your birthday. Is it too personal if I just call? Yeah, I've been learning it the hard way. Sometimes the best things still feel wrong. I thought it was meant to be easy. I didn't think I needed you to need me. I let my emotions lead me here. What if we never gave it a real shot? Maybe I quit too soon. What if we never realized that we had a lot to lose? If we were to had more control of our insecurities, what if we never gave it a real shot? I wish I could have seen us from an airplane. I got a little too close and I pushed you away. Now I'm up too late, playing back that day, wondering who you became without me. I thought it was meant to be easy. I didn't think I needed you to need me. I let my emotions lead me here. What if we never gave it a real shot? I quit too soon? What if we never realized that we had a lot to lose? If we would have had more control of our insecurities, what if we never gave it a real shot? What if we never gave it a real shot? No, what if we never gave it a real shot? Would we be together? 'Cause we gave it a real shot.
Thank you. If you're just tuning in, that was my song called Real Shot. My name is Devan, Devan. And that was the first song I ever put out. I put it out on August 7th. And yeah, it was a really exciting day for me because I've been working on this collection of songs for a long time. And it's scary putting out your first single, but it was really exciting. I just want to say again, you're listening to 96.9 Radio Humber, and I really, really appreciate them having me today. It's been so fun to actually look forward to playing a show, even if it's virtual. So I really appreciate it. And okay, let's talk about the next song. So the next song I'm going to play you guys is my second single. I only have 2 songs out at the moment. And it's called Almost, and it is a duet with another artist. His name is Corey Harper. He is a singer-songwriter from Portland, and he's incredible. He's probably got one of my favorite voices in the world. And I was really shocked when he wanted to be on the song. I was really, really happy about it because when I heard him sing it for the first time, it just brought it to life in the most incredible way. But he's obviously not here today, so I'm going to be singing his part as well. But one day when the pandemic ends and I can go to the US or he can come to Canada, we'll have to do another one of these where we're both playing it together because I just love the duet and I love singing it with Corey. What is Almost about? Okay, Almost was written at a time where I was in my early 20s and I was feeling, as I think many 20-somethings are, very confused and very, I wouldn't say flaky, but just unsure of the path that I was on and the path that I wanted to be on, because I always knew I wanted to do music. And when you are pursuing a music career, it can be hard to commit to anyone or anything else, because best case scenario, something great happens, an opportunity comes up and you have to up and leave because you go on tour, or you get an amazing tour slot, or you get your own tour, or you have to fly somewhere to record, or whatever it may be. You want to keep those doors open, but it's also hard when your friends and your peers are going kind of a different route, a little bit more of a stable route, and moving in with their significant others and just kind of like climbing the ladder of life a little bit faster. And it can be hard when you are in a relationship with somebody who's not on the same page, in that they just have a different career and life path. So it's really about just being confused and trying to navigate through your 20s and trying to balance career stuff with relationship stuff, with everything, while figuring out who you are as a person. Because I think up until you finish school or you finish university or whatever, everything's kind of laid out for you and you're told what to do, and you define yourself based on who you're friends with and what you're good at in school and where you live. And then once you become an adult, you're just kind of like out in the world having to figure it out for yourself. And it really makes you question a lot of things and just do a lot of soul searching. So that's where I was at when I wrote the song with my friend Kyle Reynolds, and he was at a similar place as well. So the song came really naturally. I remember it just started from a long conversation Kyle and I were having. He's in LA and I am living in Toronto, and I was in California when we wrote it together. And we were just having a really long chat, and then he started playing some chords, and the song came out in about an hour. And I remember I had to drive back to meet a friend like 2 hours away that night, so the session was really short, and I kind of went into it being like, I hope we get something in this short amount of time. I don't want to put pressure on it, la la la. And then Almost came out, and I think it's a song it's one of our favorites we've ever written. So yeah, I'm really, really happy it's out, and you can check it out on all streaming services. Oh, by the way, my social media, I should talk about that. You can find me on social media. On Instagram, I'm at Devan, Devan. On Twitter, I'm at It's Devan Music. Twitter is my favorite platform. It's so hilarious. I have barely any followers on Twitter, but it kind of just allows me to like be free and say whatever I want, and I find it so funny. I'm pretty new to it. So if you want to tweet me, let's tweet. And then yeah, I think that I'm on YouTube. I'm on all the things. Devan. Shall we go into the second song? I think we should. Let's do it. Let me just set this thing up right here. All right. So this is Almost. It's a song that just came out a couple weeks ago, and it's me featuring an artist named Corey Harper. Shout out Corey. If you guys don't know who Corey is, find him on social media, find his music. He's absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'm gonna sing his parts today. You are listening to 96.9 Radio Humber, and I'm Devan, and this is my song, Almost.
I've been wondering, what the hell's my heart for if I can't let you in? Every time I go there, find it dead end. If I could, you know I would be different. I don't even trust myself, so don't let me drag you down. There's some things I cannot help. I'll be there with one foot out. Almost all of me is loving all of you, but part of me I'll never give away. Almost all of me is gonna follow through, but if there's 10% of me that don't know, I can only love you almost. I don't know what's worse, lying to myself. I know the truth hurts. Only way we move these days is reverse. But I'm just gonna keep it to myself, cause it ain't like I want somebody else. No, I don't even trust myself, so don't let me drag you down. There's some things I cannot help. I'll be there with one foot out. Almost all of me is loving all of you, but part of me I'll never give away. Almost all of me is gonna follow through, but if there's 10% of me that don't know, I can only love you almost. Is it just doubt or a reason to quit? If right now my heart ain't fully in it, maybe it's not fair keeping you to myself, but it kills me to see you as someone else. Yeah. Almost all of me is loving all of you, but part of me I'll never give away. Almost all of me is gonna follow through, but if there's 10% of me that don't know, I can only love you almost. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All of me, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. All of me, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. 10% of me that don't know, I can only love you almost. Yeah.
Thank you. If you just tuned in, you are listening to 96.9 Radio Humber. My name is Devan. I really appreciate you guys having me out today. I hope everybody's staying safe during the pandemic. As we all know, cases are getting pretty bad again, and it's definitely, we're in the midst of a second wave, and not to bring the tone down, obviously it sucks to talk about, and we're all overhearing about it. But what I will say is, if you are an artist or a creative person, try and just let yourself relax and let yourself create from an authentic place, because I feel like time is always something that we wish we had more of to have time to make music and write music and develop our skills and learn a new instrument. And I feel like if there is a silver lining of this pandemic, it has been that time. So without pressuring yourself to do anything, I think we're really lucky to be creatives who can use this time to our benefit and hopefully have some good stuff coming out of it. I'm excited for 2021 music because I feel like people are just like working so hard and developing their skills, and hopefully we have a bunch of new albums that come out of it. So those are my only 2 songs so far. I'm probably not supposed to say this, but I have a lot more music coming out this year that I'm really excited about. It's obviously weird to be releasing music during a pandemic because you can't play shows, but that's why this is great. And follow me on my socials, and I post a lot of other little snippets of songs and things there. I'm also in a Toronto-based band called Wild Rivers. So if you want to hear more from us, check us out on streaming and socials and everywhere you find bands, Wild Rivers. And I would just want to say thank you to Kylie for setting this up. And I hope you guys are all doing well. And I hope to do this again. And hopefully next time it'll be in person. But thank you for tuning in. And have a good night. I'll see you later.